So many seniors carry invisible weight. Old arguments, broken relationships, disappointments that never healed, things that were never said, and things that should never have happened. We grow older, but the pain sometimes grows with us. And here's the truth most people don't say out loud. Emotional pain can age the body faster than time itself. It affects sleep, blood pressure, memory, and even the heart. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Today, we're talking about how to let go of hurt and finally live peacefully after 60, without pretending, without denying what happened, and without feeling guilty for moving forward. And if you believe peace is something worth working toward, make sure you subscribe, because this channel is all about helping seniors live healthier, calmer, and more joyful lives. Let's begin. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It does not mean saying it didn't matter. It means saying, this will no longer control my present. The first step is acknowledging the hurt honestly. Many seniors were raised in generations where emotions weren't discussed. You were told to be strong, avoid conflict, or just move on. But pain you bury doesn't disappear. It waits. Sometimes it shows up as irritability, sometimes loneliness, sometimes health problems. When you finally say to yourself, yes, that hurt me deeply, you're not becoming weak, you're becoming free. If this is already speaking to you, stay with me, because what comes next is where true peace begins. The second step is understanding that hurt rarely comes from perfect people. The ones who caused pain were usually broken themselves. Parents who didn't know how to love, partners who were afraid, children who were overwhelmed, friends who didn't understand. Understanding is not excusing, but it turns anger into clarity. Clarity allows you to say, I deserved better, and I choose better now. And if you want content that continues to help you heal, reflect, and grow after 60, take a second to subscribe. A simple click can bring weekly encouragement straight to you. The third step is learning to release what you cannot change. You cannot rewrite childhood. You cannot force apologies. You cannot control whether others finally understand your pain. But you can control your boundaries, your responses, your peace. Sometimes peace comes the moment you stop chasing explanations and start protecting your heart. Ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that no longer serves me? What would my life feel like if I stopped replaying it? That mental shift is powerful. It's the beginning of emotional independence. Next comes forgiveness, and this is where many seniors struggle. Forgiveness is not saying it was okay. It is saying, I refuse to carry this burden another day. It is not for the person who hurt you. It is for your health, your mind, your peace. Forgiveness is sometimes a decision you make again and again, like untangling a knot slowly until the cord finally loosens. If you want us to make an entire video guiding you through forgiveness step by step, let me know in the comments. It could help so many others too. Another powerful part of healing after 60 is learning to rewrite your story. Instead of saying, look how much they damaged me, you begin saying, look how much I survived and grew through. You're not just a victim of years, you're the survivor of them. Writing your memories, recording your thoughts, or simply talking out loud can help your brain release trapped emotions. When you express, you process. When you process, you heal. And yes, it is never too late. Peace also comes from presence. Hurt lives mostly in two places: the past, where things already happened, and the future, where fear imagines more pain. But peace only exists in today. A warm cup of tea, a quiet walk, sunlight on your face, a conversation with someone who listens. The more time you spend in the present moment, the lighter emotional weight becomes. If personal growth like this matters to you, subscribe. We create content specifically for seniors, building calmer and stronger lives. Another key to letting go is surrounding yourself with the right voices. Some people keep reopening old wounds, others help you heal them. This might mean new friendships, support groups, faith communities, or even professional counseling. Talking to someone trained to listen is not weakness, it's wisdom. Your emotional health deserves the same care as your physical health. If you want, we can create a future video on choosing the right counselor or support group for seniors. Comment yes if that would help. Now, let's talk about self-compassion, something many older adults rarely practiced. You did the best you knew how with the tools you had at the time. Could you have made different choices? Maybe. Would you make them now? Probably. But wisdom arrives later than life gives the test. So instead of punishment, offer yourself kindness. Say, I forgive myself for not knowing earlier what I understand now. That single sentence has helped thousands of people release decades of self-blame. Finally, remember this: peace is not a gift someone hands you. It is a garden you tend daily. Some days will feel heavy again. That's normal. But the difference now is this: you know how to release instead of store. You know how to breathe instead of bottle up. You know how to choose peace intentionally. And the beautiful thing about being over 60 is this: you are allowed to choose what your soul needs without apology. If you want to keep learning, healing, and growing with us, go ahead and subscribe now. Not for numbers, not for the algorithm, but so that each week you're reminded that your story still matters, your life still has depth, and your peace is still worth fighting for. Thank you for watching. May the rest of your years be lighter than the ones you've carried, and may peace finally feel like home.